Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who haven't ventured into my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so thankful and glad that you are here to join us. For those of you who've been here before, thank you so much for rejoining me for another Twin Flame weekly reading. Okay, so if you've been here before, this is going to be very different. Before I went to record, Spirit said, nope, you need to change it up, Jess. So I said, okay. They guided me to the specific decks I needed to use. So there's going to be quite a few decks here. This probably will be longer than usual because Spirit was telling me there's a lot more that we need to cover as far as the energies for this particular collective goes for this coming week. Okay. So again, be mindful that this is for a particular collective that I'm channeling. Everybody's journeys are different. So if one twin flame reading doesn't resonate with another, trust your intuition and don't try to force things. If it's not your situation right now, it's not your situation, okay? So but regardless, there is some gem in this reading for you, whether it fully resonates or not. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go over quickly what I'm going to cover in this reading. We're first going to start off with what the divine masculine is doing right now, what's going on with him or her, what is going on with the divine feminine, what the divine masculine needs to focus on for this week, what the feminine needs to focus on for this week, what the masculine wants to say to his feminine, and lastly, we'll conclude the reading with guidance for the divine masculine and guidance for the divine feminine for the coming week, okay? So let's get right into it. We're going to start with what is going on with the divine masculine at this time, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity, spirit guides, and angels. I'm using the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, in case you wanted to know. They guided me to use this for the masculine, and we're going to clarify things as well. I've neglected to mention that. All right, so we're going to see what is going on with the masculine right now. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is going on with the divine masculines right now? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh. Maybe the divine masculines don't want to tell us. Okay. That is a lot, guys. They don't want me to take them. Because I said that, they're saying a lot is going on with the divine masculines. That's what I'm getting. So we will do that again. All right. All right, spirit guides and angels. What is going on with the divine masculines at this time? Please and thank you. I keep getting it's a lot. They're going through a lot. I keep hearing that and seeing the words go across my brain in big, bold letters. All right. All right. That didn't want to go back in there. Here's a major arcana. This is Temperance. We have Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, the masculines are really trying to find balance in their life. Like I said, I'm getting that there's a lot going on with them right now. I'm being drawn to this waterfall here. It seems like there's a flood of emotions with them. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of sadness. There's some of them are probably even crying a lot, I'm getting all of a sudden. There's a lot of emotions here that they are trying to release, and they're also trying to balance out everything in their life. It looks like that they're not really going with the ebb and flow of life, I'm getting right now. And if you know, with the Two of Pentacles with the Rider-Waite, the ships in the back of the drawing, they're on these massive waves, right? It's like a storm is going on behind them. And here, that's why I'm getting with this waterfall here, there's a lot of emotions. Like emotions are running high for the masculines right now. And they're trying to find inner peace, balancing out their emotions, trying to find out how to, how should I say, they're trying to figure out how to deal with all these emotions that they're going through right now. And Temperance, yeah, this is a very peaceful card. This is patience as well. This is finding purpose. This is, they're trying to find this tranquility right now. But because, like I said, the Two of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck here, they don't know which way to go. They're trying to figure out what to do with themselves, balancing things out in their actual lives. There's probably a lot of activities going on, and with everything that's going on in this connection I'm getting, they're just really trying to find this. They're trying to be at peace. And here she's got the flame in her hand. And the other hand, she's touching the water, right? It's like finding this balance between their spirituality and using that. It's like tapping, trying to tap into their crown chakra, to open it, to balance it out, to heal it, in order to calm down their emotions. I read intuitively, so if you guys are trying to look at the literal meanings of what the Temperance card could be and it's not fitting, well, try to look at it a different way, because that's I'm feeling a lot with this waterfall here. That's really what's sticking out to me. With the emotions, they're trying to balance out their emotions. They're trying to find peace. They're tempering their emotions. Again, there's probably, I keep getting anger and the sadness here. I did say that some of them have been doing a lot of crying, believe it or not, trying to release all of this stuff, but they're not sure because they're out of sorts. They're not going with the ebb and flow of life, I'm getting again. Okay, so we'll clarify this, but we're gonna go see what the feminines are doing, what is going on with them right now. But they don't want me to use this deck. The feminines, they want me to use the Botticelli deck. Okay. I was like, you want me to use all these decks? They said yes, there's a reason. And of course there is, so I do what I'm told. All right, feminines, we're gonna see what's going on with you guys. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what is going on with the feminines at this time. There's something going on here. It's like these cards want to come out too, and I'm just heightened energies here. What is going on with the divine feminines at this time? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please reveal to me for my highest good. Here we go. All right. Okay, there's 3 cards here, but they want me to take all 3. Because if they wanted one to come out, one would have come out, but that's how I read. Wow. We have 3 majors for the feminines here. Strength, Hanged Man, and Judgment. Wow. And then we have another major at the bottom. The Sun. Okay. All right, feminines. Strength, the Hanged Man, I'm sorry, and Judgment. Okay. what I'm getting from this is you guys, the feminines here, are taking some time out to recalibrate themselves, to maintain their strength, to continue to following the light through this journey. Some of you are still building up your confidence. I'm getting for some of you, you may be not having a hard time finding the strength through all this. And you're trying to continue to follow that light to liberate yourself, to free yourself. For some of you, there could be a lot of pain, kind of like you're picking up, you may be picking it up from your masculine, with the masculine trying to handle everything that's been going on in his or her life, okay? So some of you are just being patient and taking the time out to just not wait it out, but find your inner peace, right? The hanged man does kind of remove himself from the chaos of life, looks at things from a different perspective, but they're also trying to find, the hanged man also tries to find his inner peace as well, okay? The hanged man's also allowing himself to trust in the divine, that everything is aligning. The sun is also alignment, which is what you have at the bottom of the deck. You are trying to align yourself with the light, to gain that strength, to gain that confidence, to continue on through your journey. Because usually the feminines are ahead in the journey, right? So it gets passed down to the masculine. As long as you guys elevate yourself and you start aligning yourself and getting, I'm getting, okay, solar plexus chakra. You guys are actually healing your solar plexus chakra at this time to gain that strength and the confidence to continue forward, continue moving forward on your journey. And with judgment here, yeah, this is about liberation. You're trying to free yourself of the past, of the heartache in this connection. You are trying to really, it's like you're really learning your life's lessons here. You see the light of truth in your life story, okay? And you're finding that strength to forgive yourself, to forgive your masculine. I'm seeing a lot, there's a lot of light. I'm seeing a whole bunch of the feminine standing in a line. They're like at the edge of a cliff, and the sun is so bright and it's blinding, yet like your hands are like open up to the sun, to the light, and you're just basking in that sunlight, asking the divine to continue to give you that fuerza. I speak Spanish too, and it came out because I looked right at it. The strength, it's the same. Fuerza is strength. Anyway, that was interesting. To continue to just go with this journey and not allow yourself to go backwards, okay? So what I'm also getting from Spirit is that they want you to continue this. These are major life transitions, guys, for you feminines. 3 majors for what's going on with you, and then with the sun at the bottom here, you guys are going through some significant changes, and this is excellent. Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to keep going, okay? Keep going, because there will be a large reward for you guys for continuing to push through this, okay? We'll leave the strength card here for you feminines. Now we're going to clarify what is going on with the masculine, okay? Bear with me, guys, because again, I was not prepared for dealing with all these decks, but let's see what we got. Spirit guides, angels, collective family, Pleiadian, Sirians, can you please clarify the temperance card for what is going on with the masculine? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. We've got 10 of Pentacles. the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Okay? You know what I'm getting with this? Yeah, he's really trying to balance stuff out. Oh, there goes the stand. What stood out to me is this: family. There's something going on where he's trying to balance out things in his actual real world, right? Life's activities. And it has to do with family. I'm getting that very strongly for the masculines in this collective. There's some, all right, bear with me, guys. I'm getting a lot because I'm getting a lot of messages from a lot of the masculines here, which is what happens when I do my Divine Masculine channel letter. If you guys haven't seen that, you'll see in the video that a lot of messages come through. Anyway, some of them, a lot of them, no, they're saying, Spirit saying a lot of them are dealing with some crazy family issues. This could actually be with being torn between what their upbringing was like with their family. They are probably they're understanding this journey, right? They're starting to come to terms with what this journey is, finding their purpose in this connection, okay? But for some, they're going through this thing with the family where they might be actually telling them, oh my gosh, I'm in this connection, or all these things are happening to me. I'm having epiphanies. I'm going through all this stuff. And they're being conflicted with what the family is telling them. Like, well, this story sounds far-fetched, or this doesn't make any sense, and that whatever the case may be, right? For a lot of them, I'm seeing that religious factors have been coming into play with this, with what they are trying to come to terms with. And they're trying to balance out all this stuff. Again, the flood of emotions. I'm seeing arguments with family. I'm seeing some of them are they just don't know what to do. That's why with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, both times, they're juggling things around, right? It's like, how am I going to handle this? This is also responsibilities, family responsibilities. For another group of the masculines here, there's something here. There's kids here. They either have a karmic, they might have been in a previous marriage, and they're trying to balance everything out with what's going on in this marriage. There may be something with trying to balance out being a single father, being a single mother, and dealing with the ex-wife, the ex-husband, and their own life, trying to build a better life for themselves, trying to achieve the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is stability and security. This is like practically having everything, kind of like the quintessential dream or whatever, right? That's what I felt a lot. They're going through a lot. They're trying to balance all this stuff. There's a lot of emotions running high. They are just trying to find peace in it all, okay? That is what I'm getting from this. Some of them only have a few things where they're dealing with just like parents, their family beliefs, whatever this is. Others, it's just like a karmic partner, a previous marriage that has kids, that they have kids with this ex-wife, ex-husband. Another group that I'm picking up is they're trying to deal with all of it. Their parents, their previous partner whom they had kids with, trying to build more wealth for themselves, trying to feel accomplished, trying to gain more wealth, not just in the 3D, but spiritual wealth as well, right? Because with the Ten of Pentacles, you are balanced spiritually and emotionally, and you are harmonious in your environment. But I'm not getting that they are at peace with their environment. I'm getting there's so much going on. Again, the waterfall here. They're focused. She's looking at the water. She's not looking at the fire here. Fire is more like passion, creativity, spirituality. That's what stands out to me here. They're really focusing on the emotions with everything that's going on with this situation here. Okay. And they're trying to balance everything out. Let me fix the stand. Let's put this here. But that's crazy. Two of Pentacles came at the bottom of the deck twice. All right, feminines, we are going to clarify all the energies here, okay, for what is going on with you. Well, it could be a masculine's watching this, so let me rephrase that. What, Spirit, please clarify the energies for what is going on with the divine feminine, please. And thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. Can you please clarify the energies for what is going on with the divine feminine with regards to strength, judgment, and the hanged man, please and thank you. Interesting. The feminine keeps getting 3 cards out. Trinity, creation, alignment of mind, body, soul, I'm getting. All right. 2 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. And 3 of Cups. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. All right. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, I hope I remember this. Spirit just gave me something very interesting. All right, let's start with these, okay? I'll do it this way so you can see them. Okay. This is telling me, I'm starting off the 4 of Pentacles, by the way. You are not letting go of this connection. That's why I was saying you're trying to hold on to that light. You're trying to stay in alignment with the light so that you maintain your joy, your happiness. And with the 2 of Cups here, one of 2 things. Oh, look. They want me to flip them. 2, 3, 4. Alignment. You are making progress in this. And then look, the bottom is 5, you guys. You guys are making progress in ascending, is what I'm getting, okay? A lot of progress is being made with you guys, and the Hierophant is also being more in alignment with the divine. A lot of you are doing your meditations, you're following your spiritual practices. You are, some of you are actually starting to become a spiritual teacher advisor. You understand that as long as you have that direct line of communication with the divine, that you can overcome so many obstacles, especially overcoming the pain and sadness that comes with this journey. Okay. And with this, the 2 of Cups, yes, this tends to symbolize sacred union. But what I'm getting from this is you're finding the healing power of love at this point. That's what I'm getting from 2 of Cups. And you are just holding on to your cup so that you will be ready for when you can exchange cups with your masculine. 3 of Cups is also healing your well-being. The Sun is also healing. You guys are in this state. You're really starting to really understand the purpose of continuing to not only follow the light, but hold it. It's like your heart chakra is really opening up here. You're not letting go of your faith. You're not letting go of this connection. And you're, I just got from Spirit, some of you are holding on for dear life. This also means that a lot of you are stabilizing. You've built a more solid foundation for you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, I'm getting. Even though 4 Pentacles is more, you know, it's things in the physical, right? But what I'm getting from all these is this love that you have for your masculine is really helping to ground you And a lot of you have this inner knowing that as long as you hold that love for your masculine and you send it out for your masculine, that your masculine will get through what he's going through with all this stuff right here. Okay? Even though he doesn't have things balanced out right now, he'll get there as long as you remain in alignment with the divine. You continue your spiritual practices, you continue following your mission, and you continue through your healing. Like Two of Cups is also healing. There's the, I want to say caduceus. Is that it? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, the Two of Cups really standing out for me right now is the power of love. How love can be healing in all things. And you guys are feeling abundant in that. You're feeling emotionally abundant. It's a time for celebration because you are continuing to follow through with your journey and not allowing yourself to go backwards or to go back into your lower vibrational state. Okay, I'm getting a lot. This is a lot of like high vibe stuff. Make sure you remain in alignment with that, okay, with your purpose, with sending the love out to your masculine, and just holding on to your faith, to the love that you have, not only for your masculine, but this is also for yourself, okay? This is also for yourself. So this is what I'm getting from this. And yeah, like I said, 3 cards here, 3 majors, and then 3 here. There's a trinity. I'm getting for a lot of you feminines, you are starting to really master your mind, your body, and your spirit, okay? Oh, look, this popped out and they wanted me to show you guys. Look what's behind the Hierophant, the sun. You see this? This is right behind the bottom of the deck. You are aligning with your purpose. You're aligning with that direct line of communication for you guys is pretty much there. And they want you to continue doing that. That is very significant in this journey. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to see what the Divine Masculine needs to focus on. And we're going to go back to the Universal Celtic Tarot. My table is not big enough for me to have all these stands and stuff, but hopefully you guys can see some of this. All right, guys, let's see what the Divine Masculine needs to focus on at this time. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Here we go. 6 of Swords. This is what he needs to focus on right now. Finding tranquility and peace, just like with the Temperance card, except he's trying to find it right now. What he needs to focus on is continuing to find his inner peace, to move away from the chaos, to move away from the turbulent waters. There's a light. He's staring at it. In the Temperance card here, she's not looking at the light, right? Here's this person looking at it now. This is what he needs to do. He needs to turn his head, look to the left. Hold on, they want me to get this anyway. The spirit wants the masculine to look to his right, technically the right, and start following the light. Not giving so much into the emotional turmoil that's going on in his life right now, okay? He needs to find balance. There's more balance stuff here, right? Temper his emotions, balance his emotions. He needs to get himself away. He needs to get in that boat and can follow that light to his inner peace, to resolve the conflicts that are going on with all of this family stuff. Building wealth for himself. It's like he's trying to do it all. He's trying to figure it all out, but he's having Not, yeah, he's having a hard time, but he'll eventually come out of it. He just needs to follow the light. And then look what's at the bottom of the deck. See? Tower. The chaos. There's chaos ensuing in his life right now. But this is all part of the process. There is no light without dark. This is necessary. His world is crumbling down right now because it's necessary for him to build a new tower. He can't ascend and he can't move forward unless his old foundation gets destroyed. And he starts building something new for himself so that the past doesn't return. His old karmic patterns don't return. So it seems that soon he'll end up having this revelation, and this is going to help him move forward, to find that balance and tranquility, to find that inner peace, to get him away from all the chaos going on in his life, okay? So that's what he's got to focus on for this week. Now for the feminines, we're going to see what it is that you guys, or again, I did it again, what the feminines need to focus on for this week. Because again, the masculines, some masculines could very well be watching this too. And that would be awesome, so that the masculines also know what they need to focus on and what's going on, what they need to move away from, right? All right, spirit guides, angels. What does the feminine need to focus on? Oh, this is crazy. The Tower. I can't tell. Okay, these guys, are they coming from the top of the building, it looks like? Anyway. Oh, bottom of the deck, guys. The Knave of Chalices. This is the Page of Cups. What I'm getting from this is, okay, one or two things. What you guys need to focus on is what's going on with your awakening. You did get the Judgment card as what's going on with you. Judgment is awakening. This is, I'm not getting that this is a bad tower. Some of you might be thinking, oh my God, I got to focus on, you know, this chaos going on in my life. That's not what this is. What I'm getting from this is that they want you to continue to have that dream of rebuilding something for yourself. You guys are having revelations, okay, and psychic hits, intuitive hits as to what it is you need to do now with your life. Oh, this is interesting because now Spirit is telling me they don't want me to necessarily give you everything that you need to focus on. This is why the towers come out. They don't want you guys to freak out that this is like, this is a good tower here, because like I said, you are really in tune with the divine, having that direct line of communication. And now this is going to build your new tower. Just like, it's amazing, the bottom of the deck for the masculine just now was the Tower, right? You see what's going on here? You guys go through your tower moment. You have your awakening. You clean up the debris and start using that debris to build a new foundation. Or maybe not even reusing it. You're creating that debris and you are dreaming something up so that you build a castle instead of, you know, a shack. I don't know why I said that, but they wanted me to say it. But you get my point. This is a huge revelation for you guys that you are undergoing. You are having a lot of them, I'm getting, with that Page of Cups down there. You're getting a lot of intuitive hits, a lot of psychic insights. This is causing you to really level up with your psychic abilities, with your intuition. It looks like for what you guys need to focus on is leveling this up with your gifts, your psychic abilities. Really rising up to like the high priestess, like having the strong high priestess energy I'm getting. Okay? This is what I'm getting with this tower. It's not a bad tower. I'm not getting it's a bad tower, especially with the Page of Cups at the bottom here. This is more about all these revelations that you are having right now because you are in alignment. You're really starting to align yourself with the light, with the divine, okay? So we are going to clarify the Six of Swords. Oh, they don't want me to shuffle? Okay, I don't have to shuffle. I'll just shuffle this way. I'm telling you, they're telling me all these crazy things for this reading. It's very interesting. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family. Please clarify the Six of Swords. Wow. King of Wands. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. His counterpart. Queen of Wands. You know who she symbolizes? The light. The spark. I was talking about following the light, right? He needs to take action. He needs to take matters into his own hands, follow that light, and step into this energy right here. This king is also the master of spiritual growth. He is the king of light. This is what he needs to move towards. He needs to get in that boat. Follow the light and see the Ace of Wands he has in his hand. So does the Queen. Ace of Wands is the spark. It's the divine light in all of us that we need to follow. So he needs to get in that boat and follow that light. So you know what I'm seeing here? It's not necessarily a wand, but if the way I'm looking at it, that's the ace. Yeah, it might not look like a wand to you, but it's kind of, to me, it's a little similar. Spirit is telling me to look at this differently. Again, I read intuitively. I'm really looking into what is in the picture. This is why that they had me pick this deck for the masculine. It's really about following the light, okay? And taking what he's learned with him with these swords. Okay, I've learned these lessons, and now that I'm going to build a new tower for myself, I'm going to know what to do this time around. I'm going to build something great. He needs to look at the bigger picture as to what it is that's going on. And when he does that, in order for him to do that, he needs to follow the light. He needs to take action and move away towards that chaos. And it's really essentially following the light, okay? He needs to start taking the lead in his life, is what I'm getting. Really step into his King of Wands power, I should say. All right, they want me to shuffle for this one. Okay, Spirit, whatever you want. I do what you tell me to do. I do as you say. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Can you please clarify the tower for the divine feminines on what they need to focus on? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh man, carpet cards. Hold on, guys. Oh great, now I have to move backwards. I'm too close to the table. They want me to keep what's on the board. They don't want me to take the cards on the floor, but that's usually interesting because they usually tell me to take the cards on the floor, but there's a lot of stuff going on, which is why these cards are flying all over the place. Okay. Look at this, guys. You see how amazing this is? When we're clarifying what your masculine needs to focus on, his bottom of the deck ends up being your main card for clarifying what you need to focus on. How freaking awesome is this? It's no wonder they had me do all these decks. This is awesome, guys, because if you're not seeing this, you're still leading as the queen of light in this connection. Okay? She creates things and she knows that they're going to be successful. It's time for you to build. It's time for you to create that spiritual advising business, that like this is entrepreneur type of energy. She's also a visionary, just like the King of Wands is. And look what we got, guys. The counterparts. The counterparts of light. This is essentially what both the masculine and the feminine need to ascend to in order to manifest union. Be these beings of light. That's really what it is, because that's what the divine is calling us to do. To be these beacons of light, okay? That is essentially our mission. And look, we have the counterparts right here, guys. You're having all these revelations and these epiphanies on how to build something for yourself that is going to be successful. And she is also a very strong leader and an excellent counselor. A lot of people go to her for counseling on how to find the light within themselves so they can better themselves. As long as you continue to follow your light and you start being that beacon of light and shining your light to the world, the masculine is going to see your light. It's going to shine even brighter, and that's going to get him to get in that boat over there. Okay? This is why this is so important, that you guys have to remain in alignment with your higher selves. Always be connected to the divine. Continue your spiritual practices. Stand in your feminine power. And it's being the beacon of light. She is that spark. She is the queen of light, and he is the king of light. Once both of you guys are in this, then you start really coming into your divine masculine, divine feminine powers, and that's when the real magic occurs. All right, feminines, the light I'm getting from spirit, the luminosity of your light needs to increase. I'm not saying that it's dim. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's bright. It just needs to get brighter, because you are ascending and you're continuing to really get to that point where you are in your full divine feminine power, okay? I forgot to show the bottom of the deck. It's Page of Wands. This newness, this restlessness, this high energy, this ambition. You're having the courage to continue through this. I said that with what's going on with you. There's the Strength card right there. She's very strong, right? She's fearless. You guys have to focus on maintaining that fear. Not maintaining the fear, the fearlessness in your connection. Don't give in to fear in this connection, because look what is going on right now. Even though the masculine is undergoing a lot, this is necessary for his spiritual growth to the point where he will master it. And he will become the king of light. And no one will tell him to do anything, because he has control. He makes things happen on his own, and he knows he'll be successful. He's completely confident and courageous, just like the queen here. This is new for you guys, I'm getting, where there's this new heightened energy with having this fearlessness and taking these risks and going into things without having to worry about anything. This guy, solar plexus chakra, again, there's a lot of solar plexus chakra being healed here. Continue to focus on that, okay? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to see what the divine masculine. Oh, cool. Everything's standing. Sometimes if you see my other videos, maybe you see my stands and cards fall all over the place. But it looks like Spirit's like, no, I'm not going to have anything fall today. Thank you, Spirit, for not having anything fall off my altar today. All right, guys. Let's see what the divine masculine wants to tell his divine feminine at this time. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. You saw that. Here we go. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Am I good enough for you? You see, this is also part of the chaos that's going on in his life. And look at the bottom. I can't take this anymore. Feminines, if you're thinking he can't take this connection anymore, this is not what this is. A lot of masculines are coming at me saying, no, please tell the feminines this. It's just that they can't take the chaos that's going on in their life right now, but they're going to start to realize they have to muster up the courage and confidence to take control of their life, like the King of Wands, to take action and make things happen. Okay? And yes, they're like, oh my gosh, okay, here's what I'm getting from some of the masculines. With I wish I had told you how much you mean to me. They're really hoping, no, they were wishing that they did because they want you to actually help them into 3D. But that's kind of how we all think, right? I know for a lot of us feminines, we really want to help our masculines in the 3D. I did that with my masculine. I was like, oh, I'm here to help you and everything. And he would just look at me knowing that I could, but it's like, I'm not sure if I want to take you up on your offer type of thing. But you know what? This is not the point of this connection, because Spirit wants us to do it energetically. There is more power in building up ourselves and really brightening our light to the point that it becomes blinding, because that really raises our vibration. The higher we vibrate energetically, the stronger the connection becomes. There is way more to having the spiritual connection with the energies between the two of you than there is in the 3D world. And actually sitting there and holding the person's hand. As much as we want to do that, especially the feminines want to do that for the masculines, the masculines are kind of wishing that you were there, but that's kind of being codependent in a sense, right? Because sometimes with the feminines, we were kind of like that too, kind of wanting our masculines there to kind of help us get through this journey. But again, there is no light without dark. And until we go through the dark, how are we going to understand what the light is? How are we going to be in full alignment with the divine and fully understand the magic in divinity, the magic and the power that the universe has, that the divine light presents to us? When we are in that much of an alignment with the divine, we become unshakable and nothing can touch us, because once you get to this point and you start doing your joint mission, I'm probably sure that at some point people are going to try to take you down, both of you, because the dark forces don't like that light. And there's already spiritual warfare, as a lot of you already know. But Spirit needs to make sure that you are so strong and you are emitting that light so brightly that nothing can take you down or your masculine. And yes, he's thinking that he's not cut out for this because of the turmoil that's going on in his life. This is hard. It's hard as all hell. We all know this. And because of what's going on in his life, he's like, oh my God, I'm such a mess right now. Am I even good enough for my feminine? Because I'm still not, my finances aren't there. I'm still dealing with all this crazy family nonsense and everything. I'm not sure if I can really do this and if I'm going to ever be good for her or him. But this is what happens, right? Once the masculine really starts following the light, things will change and he won't be asking these questions anymore. Provided that for the feminines continue to shine their light and continue to progress with their healing and their spiritual work and their ascension. Okay? So don't worry about this with, yeah, he can't take this anymore, but there's a lot of chaos going on. So he's trying to balance out his life and find his inner peace, okay? But again, this is necessary because this is making him stronger. For a lot of you feminines, you've already gone through that. And now it's the masculine's turn to build up that confidence and that strength, okay? With everything that is going on in his life. But he does have to go through this, not just alone. This is him going through this without the feminine being there in the physical. He has to, like I keep saying, I keep getting from Spirit, he has to follow that light because the light is going to get him to his salvation. And look, my altar just illuminated. You see? You see what I'm saying? It's amazing how Spirit works, is it not? This is all about remaining in the light for the feminines and the masculines following the light. And here you go. Thank you, Spirit, for illuminating my altar. Okay, we are going to see, we're going to get guidance for the masculine and for the feminine. And then we will close it out, okay? All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do you have for the divine masculines, please, in this collective? Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do you have for the divine masculines, please? It's got a lot of guidance. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling this card was going to come out before I even started this reading. This is crazy. Destiny, divine purpose, passion, and service. Didn't I say earlier he's trying to find his purpose? He's starting to find the purpose in this connection, his role, and why he is going through all the stuff he's going through. Because he needs to start following the light to his destiny. Okay? Gaian awakening, preparing, relocation, ascension. Yep. Following the light, ascension. He needs to start finding that balance within himself and really follow that light to get out of the chaos that he's in, to prepare for his transformation. Okay. Yeah, I knew this was coming out too. Challenges, blocks, fears and negativity, betrayal. Yep, he is dealing with some betrayal, whether it's with a karmic partner or family or both. For some of these masculines, it's both, and it's really, really weighing heavy on them. Yeah, he needs to overcome these challenges, these fears, these blocks. I mean, look at how everything's frozen here. It's so cold. It's not so cold over there. But he needs to overcome all of these challenges that are causing him to freeze up and to not make decisions. Again, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the two decks, right? That we saw. He needs to use the light to melt all of this stuff away. His life will continue to be in harsh conditions. This is with the cold here, like winter, harsh conditions, his life will continue to be in these harsh conditions if he does not utilize that light. And the light's getting brighter on my altar. Look, if he doesn't utilize that light to melt away the ice, bring warmth to the cold. Okay? So this is good. This is so masculines, if you're watching, you know what it is you need to do. Here, the bottom of the deck, Ice Queen, see? Introspection, self-analysis, fortitude. Yeah, he's got to go within. Find that light within himself. Again, to melt away the ice, the cold, the harsh conditions. To build up that strength. There's fortitude right there. This is exactly what he needs to do right now. Okay. This is excellent. All right, feminines. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. What guidance do you have for the feminines at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. What guidance do you have for the feminines? Please and thank you. All right. I don't read these in reverse. We have third eye portal, vision, clairvoyance, and clarity, confusion, attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, scarcity. Okay, so a couple of things, because this did come the reverse, but they told me to flip it, but there's two things here, because it flipped out first, one of two things. See how it says confusion? This means that you guys are no longer confused because your third eye is opened, right? You are more in tune with your intuition, with the divine light. You are trusting that. You are no longer attached. You no longer have that scarcity mindset. Okay? Now, if you still have this, I'm getting for some of you, you're still kind of in this energy a little bit, or it's creeping up with attachment to the 3D world, maybe with attachment to you know, wanting to know what's going on with your masculine and communication and things like that. They want you to make sure that you have your third eye clear and that you gain clarity. This is all again about the light. Okay? The bottom of the deck. Look, they want me to show you the bottom of the deck. Dreamscape. Dream work, subconscious, imagination. I was also talking about dreaming up, you know, your own business, or dreaming up things on which you need to create, right? Queen of Wands energy. You did have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, in one of the decks. This is opening this third eye. Seeing things with the third eye and not with your actual physical eyes. To make sure that you don't fall back into this energy if you were in here before. Some of you are still in this. It's kind of creeping up a little bit, like I said. But you should be focusing on this. If there still is any confusion about, I'm getting from spirit, you building the business. If you continuing on with your spiritual ventures, it's time to dream up new ways of doing things for your future. And I did talk about how you're getting a lot of these psychic insights, right? It's because this is open. And you got to keep it open. discontinue what you're doing, Divine Feminines. I keep getting from Spirit, just stay in the light. But you also have to brighten it. Again, it's not that it's dim. It just needs to get brighter because you guys are continuing to ascend. Okay? All right. Okay, guys, that concludes your Twin Flame weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video, for subscribing, and for illuminating that thumbs up icon. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.